So we are with Marisol Schultz, who is the executive director of LeaLA, and this is their 9th year. It is amazing, and you have at La Plaza de Cultura y Artes. But tell me, what initially was the idea for having this festival?
Well, this festival is part of the University of Guadalajara, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
We have a foundation here, the Guadalajara University Foundation, USA. And in Guadalajara, we also we have the most important book festival in the Spanish language, which is FIL Guadalajara. And I am honored to be the director as well, the general director. So, taking into account that we have this very successful book fair in Guadalajara, Mexico, and taking into account the number of Mexican people, the number of Hispanic people, the people that have Spanish as their mother tongue or that speak Spanish in the United States, the University of Guadalajara decided to create this kind of event, a book festival, aiming to promote the Spanish language and reading in Spanish.
And can you tell me why you feel that it's important for Mexicanos in the US to be closer to their culture, to keep their language?
Well, I feel it's for everyone that is not from here, everyone who has something to do with any other country. It's very important to have both cultures. It's very important to keep your traditions. It's very important to know your roots, to know where you come from. And especially for kids, if they have Spanish in their houses, in their homes, it's very important not to lose that language because, of course, being bilingual means double opportunities in many ways, not only in your personal environment, but also in the labor when you grow up, in the vocabulary, and even the neurologists are talking about what happens in the brain of the bilingual kid. So
Mhm.
it's very important in many ways to have both languages, Spanish and English, or any other language, being bilingual. And if you have that opportunity not to lose it, it's very important to do so.
You not only bring authors, very well-known authors, very prestigious authors, but you also bring the culture with it. You
Yes.
bring the music, the art, the poets. So seeing your audience grow.
Well, we feel every year that we reach different people, and what I really like is that we also have every year new scholars from, especially from the LAUSD. We have an alliance with them, so we have kids that come, and they have workshops. We have many activities for kids and young adults, and they really enjoy being there. Because something that I need to point out is that everything that we organize is absolutely free. We don't charge for everything, all of the workshops, the music, the shows that we put together are absolutely free.
Tell me about some of the authors that you're bringing from Mexico. That's a treat for people here in the US.
Yeah. Well, we have many very well-known authors, like, for instance, an author that's been coming several times is Benito Taibo. He is a very well-known author, not only in Mexico but also in the Spanish-speaking countries, and he also goes to several schools. So scholars know him, and they read Benito because he's really very, how would I say, a joyful man. He's very funny sometimes, and he talks about reading promotion, and his books are very popular. We are also bringing to Los Angeles a very well-known author called Cristina Rivera Garza.
Mm.
She's a Mexican writer who lives in Texas, and she recently won the Pulitzer Prize for her
Wow.
novel. I will say it in Spanish, El Invencible Verano de Liliana. There's a translation. Liliana was her sister, and she talks about the murder of her sister
Wow.
by her ex-boyfriend, which is a very hard topic, but on the other hand, very important for girls to know what happens sometimes with jealous people.
But you also have another music act, which is Tocada y
Fuga, Tocada y Fuga. Yeah, yeah. Sergio Arau, who's a wonderful musician, also himself is a film director with the Un Día Sin Mexicanos. We are also screening that movie, which was released 20 years ago. We are going to talk about music with people like with a performer like Marisol from Santa Cecilia, with Manditita. We also will speak about the connection about literature and music and Mexican identity. So there are many topics.
Also, that's a really good mix because Mexicanos y Mexicoamericanos, we're a little bit different, and it's good to see each other as we are, to see how much we have in common. You know, our heritage, our language, our music. So that's amazing because to me, La Marisol is a combination. She's so Mexicana, but she's a Mexicoamericana.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love that you're putting these worlds together and saying we are one.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only Mexican people. I feel this is a book fair in Spanish. So our goal is to reach every single person that is really aiming to promote Spanish speaking with their kids, even though they are not in a Hispanic environment.
Congratulations, and thank you so much for talking with us. LeaLA, September 19th through the 22nd.
Yeah, at La Plaza de Cultura y Artes, just across Plaza Olvera. And I want to say that we also have workshops for kids, 10 workshops for every single child. So people could go there and enjoy themselves and have the children, in activities, put the children with activities that are aimed to promote reading and, and to be really amused around them.
Well, thank you so much for doing that. Life would not be life without cultura, artes, libros. So we thank you so much, Marisol.
Well, thank you for your time, and hope to see you there.